2015. I'm going to be your caster Inc. Casting with me is Blind Gun.
Hello.
And today we have two exciting teams for you guys today. It's going to be Global versus ENSO. Some really top competitors that we've seen in the last few months of VSL. Blind Gun, you've casted them a bunch of times. What do you think about the teams?
Well, right off the bat, I'm gonna have to say North America all the way. This is pretty much our only shot of the North Americans inside the winter bracket. So, um, other than that note, Taz, Guitar Rock, Peta, Jimmy, and Mr. Fantastic, those guys are a fantastic team. So it's gonna be a tough match. I think it's gonna go to 3-man.
Yeah, I could definitely see that as well. All the players are ready in the room. We'll just tell them to start and we can get this underway. I'm excited to see if Kronk is going to be able to do that scope. I know AIC Ninja kind of scopes sometimes as well. And Nega actually scopes as well too, so I'm interested to see how that's going to work.
Yeah, that I'm really curious about who Kronk is. I have a sneaking suspicion I know who it is, but I'm pretty sure I don't. I haven't seen him previously, but if he can measure up to Taz, all the power to Enzo if he can.
Indeed, and then over on Global, I mean, Mr. Fantastic and Petaways, we've seen them compete a little bit, but not as much as, say, like Guitar Rock, Taz, or Jimmy X as we have. So they're kind of random in the fact that we haven't seen them compete in international qualifier stuff yet. So I'm interested to see how that's going to work out as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We're seeing a fast 2-push. Jimmy pushing in cooler. Not gonna be it's gonna be uncontested though. Everyone's gonna be kind of falling back. Looks like they're just getting that cooler control and rotating back through mid. Jimmy's going to be holding off the cooler, and Nega's going to be inside office. 3 rifles working up mid freezers, going up to possibly mid long or office. Looks like office.
Yep, and they're gonna have a nice exchange there between Nega and Mr. Fantastic, but Global does get control of that balcony area. So they have pretty much map control here, and they can work Global as much as, Enzo as much as they want.
Yeah, this is a really good position for Team Global. Kronk is just sitting underneath that office. He's a little worried, I would assume, being out in the open like that. Peter will take out St. Mike with a nice headshot.
Yeah, and Enzo, they only have one player and two, and there's gonna be 3 players of Global coming in here, and Ninja is gonna get pushed back. Kronk does get a kill onto Petaways.
Oh, Taz is working his way back into 2. Misses the shot. Andy and 2 Ninjas taking some shots. Kronk and Taz trading some shots, both missing, and finally getting taken out by Andy 2 Ninja.
Yeah, and AIC Ninja there, he got 2 kills, he defended the site off from Taz as well. He's definitely the reason why they won that round. So the first round will go to the defense team.
That turned around real quick. They had such good advantage with that office take, and then all of it, I don't know where it happened, just all disappeared.
Yeah, and they've gone back into, instead of going into balcony, they've gone into generator now. They took it, and now they're kind of like slowly walking back out of it. It might be like a sound fake or something, but I don't think anyone on Enzo was able to hear them get in there anyways. So just a standard setup from Enzo. I mean, scope and spawn, one on Belk, one at one. And it's gonna be the balcony thing again.
Yeah, this is actually the exact same strat they had last time. Even though the office gets taken again, Nega is getting taken up by Guitar Rocks. Oh man, this is almost the exact repeat of what happened last round. This time they're not going to be staying in office, though they're going to be falling back a little bit. Looks like they're going to be putting more pressure on the cooler and maybe doing the more conventional approach towards 2.
Yeah, I mean, if Global just goes to 2 again, it's up to AIC Ninja to just defend it again. They don't really have to change anything from last round since they did win it.
I do notice one slight minuscule change is Andy 2 Ninja and Saint Mike have actually changed position in their defensive strat. But other than that, positioning is about the same.
Yeah, can St. Mike here take on Mr. Fantastic. Nades are coming out, trying to cause that delay. And yeah, they're just kind of going to back off. I think Global's just going to rotate to one site now. BP's over there.
Yeah, this is a good job by BitPP making sure he doesn't rotate. The bomb's not set yet, so there's no point of him moving over unless someone can confirm 5 people are there. Looks like the C4 is going to be working its way through warehouse. Taz leading the charge. Jimmy is going to be right behind him. Everyone's starting to congregate slowly towards one. PP is all by himself on the one site. Actually, no one's watching mid-long except for PP.
Yeah, and Guitar Rock is still up here on balcony too. He could peek out and get a pick on the scope or anyone in spawn right now, which he might try to do in this last 20 seconds. He's gonna find one, doesn't get the second. Pedoways gets nice go to Anti Ninja, and that's one site completely open. And that's gonna be Global taking their first round.
Wow, what an amazing execution. 1-1, really close game, and there's that office map control that's really strong. I think they really have to find an answer to that. Having just Nega inside that office is not cutting it.
Yeah, for sure. So it looks like Global's going to change it up. They're just going to go to the other side of the map this round. Sit in warehouse, throw some nades, maybe listen for some callouts. Actually, it's going to be a fast push. Guitar Rock takes down PP really quickly there.
Looks like the C4 is about to get brought to site. Peter Ways is making his way back over. Jimmy taking out Andy 2 Ninja. And Kronk's going to be rushing into site. Balls deep, and wow, just a flurry of changes. Nega's going to be a 1v4 situation.
And he gets taken down to like 10 HP here. He's getting pre-fired through the smoke, and Pedoways is going to take him out. And it's going to be 2-1 now for Global.
Is Global finally warmed up? Is that what we saw there? They seem to be dominating now. Just kind of the rushes are unimpeded, and it's just, wow. Everything's coming together for them right now. Fast cooler push. One person going down with Guitar Rock taking out Frag. Pito taking out Nega. Kronk taking out Jimmy. 4v. Oh, jeez, just a flurry of kills. 1v4 on the 2 site. 1v4 now. Bit PP all by himself.
Yeah.
Trying to work back into 2.
St. Mike and Kronk, I believe, couldn't do anything. Enzo's just going to push in here. BP is going to get knifed by Taz. What?
The BM is strong in Taz.
Yeah, but as I was saying, Kronk and Anti Ninja were St. Mike were trying to defend that. St. Mike had a really nice peek there at the pipe, and he sprayed down 3 players, but he couldn't actually kill any of them, and he just got taken down as well. So that defense was kind of rough, I would say, from ENSO, and it just didn't work out. Couldn't get those kills.
Well, looks like the game's finally slowing down a little bit. C4 is going to be brought over to the warehouse again. It's going to be a 1 execute. I'm assuming that they're going to try and take office first again. 3 people going in. Nega taking out Guitar Rock. Taz taking out Nega with the nade. That was interesting.
Yeah, BP is going to peek, takes down Jimix as well. But Pedoways from Belk is going to take him down. So good exchange there. It's all up to a 3v3 right now. Global sitting in that balcony. Taz is rotating from the spawn. St. Mike is actually pushing up in Generator right now. Is he going to push out a little bit further? He actually is. He might catch Taz here, or Taz is going to get him. St. Mike is not looking to his left. Taz, of course, takes him down. No problem at all. So St. Mike pushed out and got taken out. Now Kronk is pushing out to Freezer now.
Andy 2 Ninja might be able to get the scope. Barely takes him out. C4 is getting dropped. Well, I don't think Andy 2 Ninja actually knows he's up there. Will he see him? Oh, he gets him! 1v2 situation.
Well, Pedoways is approaching this generator. There's 2 players here. Can he take down Anti-Ninja? He does. Can he take down Kronk? Kronk is scoping. Pedoways is just 10 HP though. Even a pistol could take him out. He's got tons of time to work with here. Kronk is going to push in with a pistol. Jumping pistol takes him out.
Operation success. Return to main base. Your efforts are commended.
Wow, that was pretty well played. I mean, this is a tight game. 3-2 right now. Looks like we're going to see a fast 2 push again. Cooler's not going to be contested whatsoever. They're just going to walk into there.
Yeah, ENSO hasn't been contesting Generator at all. They've kind of been waiting for Global to come in towards them, which is kind of debatable if you want to play it that way. But Pedoways is going to freely get into vent. This might put a wrench in the defense plan of ENSO here. But Pedoways doesn't push in. He kind of gets lit down to half HP. Jimix takes down Nega. After Nega takes down Guitar Rock, Kronk takes down Mr. Fantastic. Enzo has a fantastic hold here on 2.
Yeah, Taz and Pedaways in a 2v4 situation. They have the bomb, but this is looking very grim for them right now. Taz needs to get some crazy shots right now.
Yeah, Pedaways is too low to really have much of an impact. He should be supporting Taz, I think, and Taz trying to get a pick on backstairs or something. Or they should just completely rotate or something, but who knows what's going to happen. I mean, it's Taz, you know.
St. Mike getting tagged up a little bit by that nade. Flashing on the radar, but still, the numbers remain unchanged. Taz and Peta still in a very bad situation.
Yeah, and Enzo, they're just stacking that 2 site. They're not pushing anyone over to 1 or someone to rotate through freezer or spawn or anything. They're just dead set on holding down this 2 site from Taz and Pedaways. And Pedaways and Taz, that's kind of, they're playing into it almost.
Yeah, Taz and Petaway are really burning down the clock right now. They literally have not moved a pixel for the past 15 seconds, and I don't think that's really going to change until Taz decides to walk into 2. I think what they're trying to do is they're waiting the timer down to the point where Enzo is assuming that there's a rotation, but that's not going to happen.
At 40 seconds, Enzo's still here at the 2. Kronk taking down Taz as Taz tried to peeks in there. And now it's up to Pedaways with half HP, 20 HP?
Friendly troops eliminated.
Wow.
Yeah, and you
That
see
was-
as soon as they kill Taz, they start pushing.
That was
Yeah.
great intuition by Andy 2 Ninja.
Indeed.
We are going to get a dead round though. 3-3 dead even. As soon as the side switch. Most likely had a decent.
Yeah, I would like to take this time that I'm adjusting the in-game volume, guys. So keep giving me feedback in the chat. I've been increasing it slowly. So there's a 3-minute delay. So almost every 3 minutes, I'm raising it by 2 or 3 points. So just keep letting me know about that. But yeah, it's tied 3-3. That's I would say that would be surprising, considering who Global is. They placed 3rd. Actually, no, didn't Enzo placed 4th or 5th in the previous cup? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think they placed 4th. And that actually landed them the 1st seed for North America, is what I heard. A 6th seed in this tournament.
Yeah. Typical team communication is coming out there in the chat, guys. But we are going to be loading back into the game with the side switched. So Enzo is going to be on that offense. Global is going to be on the defense. How do you think Global is going to play that defense?
Global, I'm going to have to assume that they're going to be aggressive on Cooler again. Taz is a really good scope. He likes to play aggressive, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Actually, that stack at Generator is like absolutely massive. That's 4 players in there, and that's kind of what you have to do if you want to contest Generator. But you are open to what's happening right now, where Enzo can just take one side and run up mid. But it doesn't matter to the superior gun skill of Pedaways and Jimex if they get 2 kills.
Wow, that was just a massacre. Just in that one congested area, just a huge massacre. A 3v2 situation, Nega and Krunk on the one side by themselves. The farm's about to get set. Oh, nice shot on Taz. 2v2 evening it up a little bit. C4 still not set. Mr. Fantastic's creeping through warehouse. Jimmy's trying to go through mid hall. I think it's really up to Nega right now to make sure that he keeps this site on lock and Krunk gets that bomb set.
But Nega and Krunk, I mean, they're going backwards, and if they try to rotate and they don't realize that Jimex and Mr. Fantastic are behind them, this could end up really bad for them, as I mean, you're walking into the team that's already flanking you, right? But
wow, and Nega
yeah.
very narrowly missing death there as Mr. Fantastic whiffed some of his shots. Kronk is finally coming back over through warehouse back to 1. Probably going to get the C4 set here pretty soon. Jimmy and Mr. Fantastic are working down 1 long, and here comes a couple fire. Nice shot by Nega, taking out Jimmy. Mr. Fantastic all by himself, 1v2 situation. C4 is down. Krunk and Nega sitting on top of the one side, trying to make sure that they stay alive long enough to get this bomb exploded. Nega's looking down the Mr. Fantastic, trading some shots with Nega. 1v1 situation. Mr. Fantastic extremely low.
He needs to be quick
He
though.
hears a bit. Oh! Mr. Fantastic with negative 20 HP gets the clutch.
Charge
Wow.
defused.
And wow, that was
Operation
just
success.
they had
Return
the
to
advantage, they
main
had the
base.
site,
Your
they
efforts
had
are
the bomb
commended.
down. What happened there?
I mean, Mr. Fantastic, he just had really good position. He got that first kill. He knew that the player playing at the green board might try to walk around or go off the board, and he just decided to go to the green board instead of going down, and he just guessed right, basically.
And just a flurry of kills just happened at Cooler, and it's going to be a 3v4 situation now. C4 is going to be working down mid. Everyone's kind of towards the mid area. Taz is going to be going over to 1. Cooler is still getting slowly taken by Mr. Fantastic. I think they're a little wary. Oh, sorry, he's in vent now. Yeah, they have Cooler. Looks like they're going to be trying to get this off.
Balcony is getting pushed. Jimex takes down Nega, but St. Mike takes down Jimex in return. It's still a 2v3. These kills need to come out. Taz with an excellent kill into Crunk, taking down the scope. It's all going to be up to St. Mike now. And he's in a 1v3. He's on Balcony. He has Bomb, but in this kind of situation, he's kind of trapped on Balcony, to be honest. You really can't go anywhere without getting hurt by Petaways.
Yeah, in a 1v3 situation, this is probably the worst possible place on Blackset to be. He's going to be swiftly taken out by Taz.
Yeah, and this round was a stark contrast to the previous round where they did contest Generator, but the team went to 1. This time they did contest Generator and they got all the kills and they won the round because of it. And that's kind of the gamble you take when you push 4 players in there into this Generator. And again, we're seeing it again from ENSO. They're coming in here, but there's no contest coming out from Global.
Yeah, it looks like they just want to get that control, and they're probably going to shift out, maybe start roaming around. But look at Taz, he's already in warehouse. He's going to be getting on that flank real quick. Bit PP is going to be working down mid-hall, and looks like they're not actually roaming.
Yeah, and
this could be a 2.
And with Taz pushed up so far, it means they don't have to worry about mid. They only have to worry about that balcony push and 2-site. So Petaways, he kind of could just go over to 2 right now and just sit over there as he relies on Taz for that info. They're kind of wasting that player right there right now.
This is really bad for ENSO. And they're going to be taking the 2 push regard. Mr. Fantastic taking out 2. St. Mike going down to a headshot as well. Taking out 3. Kronk going down to a headshot as well. Andy 2 Ninja all by himself on side 2. Takes out 1. Mr. Fantastic grabbing the C4. Andy 2 Ninja all up to him. 1v4 situation. C4 is still not down, but he is going up against a very healthy ENSO team.
I don't think any of them are that low. They're all above half HP, to be honest. Ninja, he's in a world of hurt here. He has the AK-12. I mean, if he's lucky, you get 2-3 headshots before losing too much HP, but I don't know, it's going to be really rough for him.
Oh, sorry, a very healthy global team is what I'm... got the team names there confused. Yeah, this is like shooting fish in a barrel right now.
Yeah, pretty much. Petaways is going to end that round, taking out NIT Ninja. Ninja can't stat pad his scoreboard with exit frags, so it's going to be 3-0 now. It's actually 6-3 for... Who is that? That's for Global, right? Yeah.
That's for Global, yeah.
So one more round, they will win the first map, and then we'll be going to dual site, I believe. ENSO will need to win 4 rounds in a row. Nega, though, putting up a lot of work here, taking down Taz and Petaways. They do need to deal with Mr. Fantastic, though, as he's the one 7-0. He is top fragging. Bit PP takes him down, so that's looking good so far for ENSO here. This one push seems to be working out. Nega has that scope, but he's also got to plant the bomb. Guitar Rock is in a really good spot here in the spawn. If he goes quickly, he might be able to do something. But no, it's all going to be
I don't think that's going to happen. I think this is going to be ENSO's round, but we've seen more crazy things happen as Guitar Rock takes out Bit PP. Kronk looking at that cover takes out 1v2 situation. Nice pre-fire by Jimmy. 1v1 Nega then Jimmy.
And Nega's pretty low. Nega is trying to actually peek this, so Jimex, he just needs to peek this corner and he'll have the anger on Nega. Oh, Nega with that scope though. Good reflexes from him, holding down the site. Nega got 3 kills that round? Am I crazy?
Yeah, that was a big round for Nega. Good entry frag and set the bomb and got the last kill. MVP of that round for sure.
Yeah, keeping his team in it. I mean, but just look at Mr. Fantastic and Jimix. They're 7-1, like 7.5-1. 5 damage for Mr. Fantastic. That's pretty high considering it's only 4 rounds. A one push
And
again.
if Enzo committed to that one push, it was going to be the exact same thing as happened for the first round on this side. Going to be trading some shots with the window. Nothing really happening. Jimmy's kind of low, but he's still going to be alive. But they are on the one side. Here comes flank though.
And that's the key thing. No one on Global have died yet, and they still have all their nades to throw. Mr. Fantastic gets a kill to Nega. Pedaways gets a nice kill to PP, and now it's just a slow push back to retake the site against these two players. And I2 Ninja and St. Mike need to step up here.
This is going to be really rough for Enzo as a 2v5 is happening right now. And the Saint Mike taking out 3 before getting taken out. But Global is going to be ending up getting this point and getting the map. Very well played. Going to go on to the second map, which I believe is dual site, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it is going to be dual site. I actually did miss all of St. Mike's kills there because I couldn't get to him fast enough. I was clicking as fast as I could.
Oh no.
I saw it on the minimap what he was about to do. I just couldn't get it. Sorry, guys.
And that's Global taking the first map versus our last hope in NA winner bracket, Enzo. And we're just going to wait for that map to get started. Wow, so that was a huge turnaround. The game seems so tight as soon as you got to the switch. It was 3-3, Global on attack and Enzo on defense. It seemed like it was going to be a really close game, and then towards the end there, Global just kind of ran away with.
Yeah, I mean, Global's defense was just a lot better than their offense. That's what you have to say. I mean, Enzo had a really good defense. They had N2 Ninja playing on that 2 site. He was doing a pretty good job there. Kronk got a few good kills there on defense as well. But when it turned on to the offense, I mean, Enzo, they could get onto the site. They could, that one site, they went there like 3 rounds in a row, I think. They could get onto the site, but they just couldn't hold it. That post-plant strats coming out from Global was just too good. They held onto their nades. They didn't get picked off while Enzo was trying to push into the site. And so it just made that retake much easier every single time. And I think that's why they pretty much won.
Yeah, they definitely made the most out of that one site. The retake on one site is generally a lot easier than 2 sites. So I think that's what they were playing towards. And it definitely showed in that match. Every time they got one site, most of Global's team, like you said, was still alive or was extremely healthy or had nades to throw over that made the retake really easy. Looks like we're going to be waiting on one more ready. This is the second map for everyone just tuning in. CGO streaming the AIC qualifiers of 2015. This is the Enzo versus Global match. Global is ahead 1-0 in the best of 3 series. So I think we're just waiting on, yeah, ESL ready. We're ready. Are you guys ready? Are the viewers ready?
I hope they're
Second
ready.
map, dual side. Let's go.
Oh, all the players are ready up. Make sure you guys are following the channel because we are going to do a giveaway after every 2 maps. So you can get a Mosin Nagant Sports for 15 days, and I believe a full Ian set as well. We'll be giving away 1 code today. Tomorrow we'll be giving 2 or 3 codes after every 2 map. So all you have to do is follow and be logged in.
That Mosin Sports one, that's a really blue one, isn't it? That's pretty slick.
It's pretty slick. I don't know if it's blue, but I think it's silver or something.
Yeah, silver and blue highlights, I think. That's very generous by Area Games. Thank you for that. And we're going to be starting here. 5v5, second map, dual site. It's going to be a fast 2 push towards the showers, getting control of that. Global's taking mid, and they're just going to push straight into 2. No one's home, except for Guitar Rock,
yeah.
going to be trying to contest this. Jimmy getting Andy2 Ninja on the back of the ladder. Bit PP is going to be trading some shots, getting that frag on 2, probably going to get the C4 planted here pretty soon, I'd assume. Kronk is sitting at the back in the showers. Everyone's going to be trying to drop down into the ladder. Taz is going to be going down tunnel. Just crazy amount of action on the 2 side on the
though. He's in a really good spot. Gets that 1 kill, opens up the site for the rest of his team to come from ladder. Gets the 2nd kill as well onto St. Mike. Can he go for a 3rd on PP? PP is playing in the box right now.
Oh, oh, that was unfortunate. Just unable to capitalize. No one had a clue where BitPP was. He popped up and he was unfortunately right in the crosshair.
Yeah, it was pretty much up to PP there to get 1 or 2 kills to fend off that flank that worked out so well for Mr. Fantastic, but PP was unable to do it, so that retake kind of went to Global there pretty easily, I have to say. That's going to be the first round going to Global.
Looks like we're going to see a change of strategy for both teams.
Yeah.
Enzo's going to be taking mid. Everyone's actually in mid. And Global's going to be playing much more passively. This looks like their default, I'd assume.
Yeah. It's odd that Global, they kind of pushed mid last round, like, the entire team basically, and now Enzo are all mid this round.
And I think that's kind of a gaining moment, or a gaining motive in their strategy. Is if you saw in the Blackscent game, they did the same kind of strategy where they pushed everyone into cooler, getting that control. It's kind of an odd play, but it's to catch people off guard, I assume.
Yeah, for sure. Petalways and St. Mike, though, they're going to be a contention for this round, as well as PP and whoever he's fighting at. Did he, like... Oh, no, I'm sorry, he gave himself damage when he fell down ladder. My bad.
Oh, Jimmy getting the kill on Kronk. Peta taking a kill on Nega. And it's all up to St. Mike and BitPP to try and salvage this round. C4 is still not down. And that's, I mean, it's just going south everywhere they go. St. Mike tries to jump the bridge. C4 gets put down, and Petaway is going to put away PP.
Yeah, and those last 2 players, PP and St. Mike, Global knew where they were. They knew they were on bridge, and they knew that they were at TV, so that round just... There wasn't really no hope on that round. I don't actually know what Enzo was trying to accomplish that round. Like, they had someone at bridge, they had someone at TV, but they also had someone pushing spawn. Like, to me, it looked a little unfocused.
Yeah, and I agree with you. They should have had someone lurking towards the showers or towards one just to try and get a feel for the defensive strat. But anything can happen in this crazy game of AVA, as it looks like everyone's going to be, well, sorry, 3 people are going to be pushing towards the TV, and Taz and, who is that? Taz and Guitar Rocker pushing all the way up to tunnel to their spawn.
Yeah. And Global did this too. They had like Taz pushing up in Warehouse, and they just gave him all this info, and Nega, saving his team 1 kill at a time, takes down Petaways and Mr. Fantastic. They have now top 1 control, but Taz is still scoping, takes down Ninja. He was there at TV. Oh, Jimek's in the perfect spot with a 3K.
Jimmy just set up a firing squad and took out the entire attacking team of Enzo. And it looks like Kronk's going to be trying to get the heck out of dodge. Taz is going to be right on his tail, though. Kronk going to be running to 2 site, going to be setting the C4, and it's going to be a 1v1. Scope v scope.
This is where that sniper gallery practice comes in handy.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know what Kronk is going to be able to do against Taz here. Is Taz going to watch this forklift? It's a common spot. Kronk sees him, takes out the pistol. He's very low, both are low, pistols are coming out. It's a pistol battle. Taz and Kronk are both same HP basically. 1 pistol shot to the head. Kronk missing the shot, but he's delaying Taz. Taz can't get the kill, only 15 seconds left. Kronk only has to wait a bit longer. Taz takes him down, he has enough time. He will get the defuse.
Oh man, that was close.
I went from a scope battle, pistol battle, scope battle. Like, oh man.
Operation success. Return to main base.
And somehow, miraculously, Taz coming out on top of that. Global taking a very demanding lead of 3-0 right now. Last round of the half before the switches happen.
Oh,
And
no,
it looks like
still
we're going to
3
get another
rounds
mid...
to go.
Or before the switch, the NRF and EU switch.
No, they play full 6 rounds. It's not
Oh,
first to
6-6,
four.
right. Oh my gosh, man.
And look at this mid battle. We said both teams like to go mid. They sent both of their teams there, and it's just a flurry of kills back and forth, and that is like a 30-second round. But it's Global who comes out on top. I'm gonna have to say that I think Global has a lot more gun skill than Enzo, and I think Enzo needs to work on their strategy a lot more, like rely on that instead of like trying to get these pick battles. Because if the other team is more skilled than you, these pick fights aren't gonna work out.
Yes, definitely. I hear you there, and we're starting to see that shine a little bit as the strategy just seems to be a little missing. Like Enzo seems to have the ingredients, but you know they're not leaving it in the oven long enough, and Global's just picking them off one by one. Slowly but surely, St. Mike is actually working up the one stairs, going up to the roof. Andy 2 Ninja is going to be taking C4 from Mr. Fantastic, trading some shots with St. Mike, but St. Mike will take him out.
And Taz has got a nade. I don't. How did he kill him? Taz, I'm confused. Taz got a really good nade. Game-changing nade there. Petterways does end at St. Mike's spree here.
Well, the C4 is still on the roof of one. Two people on the roof of one. Nega needs to check this corner. Or he's just gonna sit there and.
They're sitting
Well, I don't
so
blame.
close to each other right now.
I don't blame him either. I mean, his HP is like insanely low. He'll get taken out by Peta. Wow, Jimmy, dirty play on Kronk through the bridge wall, taking him down. And Andy 2 Ninja is gonna be in a 1v4 situation, not the situation you want to be in playing against Global.
Petterways needs the reaction time. It's going to see Ninja. Ninja isn't going to react in time. And again, those last 4 kills in that round all came down to one-on-one fights. And Enzo lost every single one.
You know, this looks like to be the light in the tunnel is getting darker and darker for Enzo, as it is now 5-0 in favor of Global. Kronk needs to get something happening here, as well as we need to see some more, well, pretty much action across the board. Everyone's died 3-5, 3-5, 3-5, 2-5, 1.5, and 5. They just need to get more friends.
Yeah, for sure. And St. Mike is actually going to take down Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Fantastic wasn't paying attention or something. He looked away for like a split second. Good smoke here coming up from St. Mike. They're trying to lock down the one side here. They do have control of it. And it's going to just be Katarok left alive. I don't know what he's going to be able to do in a 1v5.
Well,
Tag's
certainly not much now.
Operation success. Return to main base. Your efforts are commended.
Well, it's going to be the first round for Enzo. That is going to be the second.
Yeah, and let's hope for Enzo's sake. That was a momentum breaker for Global. But we'll have to see how that pans out, as Global is fully pushing down
Might get
the
hit by
tunnel.
this nade. No, never mind. Yeah, Global really likes to work as a team. They're always bunched up in a group of 4 at least.
Here comes that fast mid push.
Look at that.
Andy
free
2
fire.
Ninja. Not enough to handle Guitar Rock, and they're gonna take two side very easily. Kronk getting shot from behind, and it's 3v5 now. C4 is about to get set. Mr. Fantastic taking some shots from Nega, but this is not looking good for Enzo. Taking back that site is going to be an amazing task. St. Mike actually taking out one, Jimmy taking out Nega,
Mike
and
needs
it's
to check this
2v3.
tank though. And they don't. Mr.
Oh.
Fantastic, nice double kill. Ending that round 6-1 now.
Return to main base. Your efforts are commended.
That's rough.
Yeah, and that seemed just like a weak crossfire at that mid-long defense. They found that kink in the armor and they just exploited it as much as possible and destroyed them. Here comes the fast one push though. Mr. Fantastic and Guitar Rock getting taken out. Taz taking out Kronk. Pedo taking out PP on the top. St. Mike is all in by himself inside the site. Taz getting taken down. C4 is down. Jimmy's up. Pete is up. Andy 2 Ninja's up. Oh man, just a flurry of frags. It's hard for us to keep up here as it's a 2v2. Actions finally died down.
Ninja needs to try to support St. Mike here, but he doesn't, and it ends up Petterways getting that kill on the mic for free. And Petterways just a nice double kill to end out the entire match here. It's going to be 2-0 going to Global.
Wow, that was a stomp. Like, absolute stomp. That was Global really flexing their muscles on that match.
Yeah, I mean, Enzo had like a few rounds that were close. They had, I believe they had one round on Blackstand on that one side where they just won 5 players up. But other than that, every other single round was like, there were still 3 or 4 players up from Global there. So yeah, that's gonna be the first match that we had for you guys today. We have at least 3 or 4 more games coming for you today. So stay tuned for that. We're going to put the highlights up and some music while we wait for the next game to come up. We're also going to do the giveaway in the chat within 5 minutes, so make sure you guys are following the channel and are logged in. And we'll see you guys soon.